It's Blueface the Narcissist. In today's Let's Talk episode, I'm going to be examining some of Blueface's behaviors and talking about 5 signs that you may be dating a narcissist. Let's talk. Thank you for tuning in to the Star Self-Love Podcast. I'm Lanice James, your host, self-love coach, and advocate, here to help you learn to love yourself, create the life you want, and reach your full potential. So let's get started. Chrisean Rock fans are saying that Blueface is a narcissist. Do you agree? In the new year, he made a post to his IG asking his fans, "What should I change this year?" Knowing he's not going to change anything at all, which seems a little narcissistic to me. He later followed it up by dismissing all the comments in his story. His mom, Karlissa, even chimed in, which she made the comment all about herself. So maybe he learned this behavior from his mom. I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist to be able to diagnose someone with narcissistic personality disorder. However, I have done some research and found 5 common signs that may give you a clue that you're dating a narcissist too. Now, what is a narcissist? A narcissist is someone who has an excessive pattern of self-centered and arrogant thinking and behavior. Narcissism is most commonly found in men. And according to a recent study that I found, 13.5% of Black men have a narcissistic personality disorder. And this is higher than any of the other demographics. And when you look at the age group of 20 to 29, which is a common dating age group, it's even higher. 19.5% of Black men are narcissistic. And this is just the men that have been diagnosed. We know there's going to be a lot more people that's not going to be diagnosed. So you really have to be careful out here. This is a really real situation. And you could, meet a narcissistic person. So here are the 5 signs to look for. Number 1, their excessive need for admiration. Now, we know with Blueface, he loves the attention and all the love that Chrisean Rock showers on him. And I don't know if she does it because she senses his excessive needs for admiration. That may be even why she gotten the tattoos to feel this need for him. And I think that's one of the reasons Blueface is so obsessed with Chrisean, because she feels this excessive need for admiration. She gives this to him. And we've seen that when she has started removing some of those tattoos, he's hurt by that. He's emotionally hurt by that, and he lashes and acts out. Now, number 2, inability to handle criticism and lack of empathy of others' thoughts and feelings. We see this right away with Blueface. We know he has no regard for the feelings and thoughts of the women in his life. Chrisean Rock, Jaden Alexis, Karlissa, his mom, his women fans, anyone. He really don't really care about their thoughts and their feelings. And he's really unable to handle criticism, even with him asking, his fans in their posts, what do you think I should change, knowing he's not going to change, and then rejecting the constructive criticism. So that just kind of show you there his inability to handle criticism. And he just really lacks, feelings and thoughts and empathy towards others. He don't really care how he treats these young women, and it is what it is. All right, number 3, make achievements seem bigger than what they are, and they try to take all the credit. Now, I seen a prime example of this on their show, Crazy in Love, where Blueface is trying to tell Chrisean, you're trying to give the credit to God that's for me. You're trying to take my credit. And Chrisean is saying no and pushing back like, no, this is from God. This is my God-given talent. And even though you helped me, I still would have been in this position. But he's trying to make the claim that, he made her and he deserves all the credit. And he even does this with Jaden Alexis, in her career, taking credit for buying her house, when even Chrisean Rock pushed back, like she bought her own house. But then we come to find out it was rented. But nonetheless, try to take credit, make his achievement in their life bigger than what it really is to make them think like, you need me. You can't do this on your own. And that's to get you not to leave the relationship. Put the doubt and fear in you that you can't leave this relationship or you're not going to make it. All right, number 4, behaves in a very arrogant way and brags a lot. Blueface does this all the time, bragging about his money, his clothes, the women, his finances, his business deal. But do we really know if all this is true? Yeah, we probably know he has money, but how much money? We see a lot of debt and stuff that he owes too. So all of this fronting and all of this is a facade. It's just a facade for social media, and you really don't know what's going on and what the truth is. And that's how it is when you're dating a narcissist. You really don't know what's going on. They're showing you an image, but that's not who they are. That's who they want you to perceive them to be. And when you start pulling back the layers and find out who they really are, it may be too late then. You're already in it. You're already in. All right, number 5, narcissistic gaslighting and manipulation. Blueface does this all the time. The number one thing he do to manipulate Chrisean right now is to use Chrisean Jr. as a pawn, and throughout that whole pregnancy, denying that he was the father, which I believe he really knows that he's the father of Chrisean Jr., denying that they even planned this pregnancy. That's like his go-to attack to manipulate her and try to get her down emotionally because he knows it's going to hurt her. So that keeps her in a situation of trying to prove her love to him, prove herself to him, like, this is your child, please accept it. Because he knows Chrisean has a little bit of, she needs to be accepted and loved. So that's why he does that manipulation to her. All right, I hope these signs really help you be able to identify it. I hope these 5 signs help you easily to determine if you may be dating a narcissist and getting out of the situation or not even getting into the situation in the first place. This is a real thing. You all stay safe out here in these streets. Now, one more thing I wanted to share, that scientists found one question that can help them easily determine if a person is narcissistic. So maybe we can get Blueface to answer this question. To what extent do you agree with this statement? I am a narcissist. Thank you for listening to the Start Self-Love podcast. I would love to know your thoughts about today's episode. Let's talk down in the comments.